project I will use this thick wool, this is a polyester, which I will work with a 8 mm crochet hook. Slip knot to start and chain 17. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Additional chain 2 and 3 to turn, and in the first chain from the hook double crochet 1, and now double crochet 1 in each stitch across this row, like that. And the first row I have 18 double crochet. Now chain 2 and turn your work like that. And now double crochet 1, skip this stitch because the 2 chains take the place of the first double crochet. So from the second stitch, inserting your hook only into the back loop of each stitch, you are going to do double crochet 1 in each stitch across the row, but inserting your hook only into the back loop of each stitch, like that. End of row 2, 1 double crochet into the second chain of previous round, like that. Now row number 3, chain 2, which takes the place of the first double crochet, and now front post double crochet, but in the top of each stitch below. I show you how. Yarn over, insert your hook into this very first stitch and go out to the next stitch on the front, from the back to the front, like that. Pick up the yarn, pull it through, and now yarn over, pull the yarn through the first 2 loops, like that, yarn over, pull the yarn through the second 2 loops, like that. I'll show you again. Yarn over, insert your hook in the same stitch where you have worked in right now, like that, from the front to the back. Now from the back to the front into the next stitch, like that. Pick up the yarn, pull it through, pick up the yarn, pull it through the first 2 loops, pick up the yarn, pull it through the last 2 loops, like that. And now go ahead like that all across this row. End of row 3. Now, from here chain 2 and turn your work. Now you see the result you have just doing 1 row with double crochet into the back loop of the stitch and double crochet into the front of the stitch. This is the effect you have. These very nice lines, you see. Okay, now we have to repeat what we did by the second row. And so now chain 2 and into the second stitch double crochet 1, inserting your hook into the back loop of the stitch only, like that, like you did by row 2. Now you can go ahead repeating always row 2 and row 3. Row 2, row 3. So I repeated row 2 here, you see. And now I'm going to repeat row 3, chain 2, turn my work. And now sorry. I'm just doing the opposite. Okay, so I'm just repeating my front post double crochet into the top of the stitch, like that. You see? That's the result I get. So repeating row 2 and row 3 till you reach the length we need for our project. Okay, my rectangle is ready. My rectangle is 65 centimeters long and is 16 centimeter high. Okay, now I have to bend it like that. Don't cut the yarn because you need it to join the two pieces together like that. Okay, you join it, the right face is inside. Okay, and now you have to join it right here. When you have joined the two sides together, now you can cut your yarn, but leave some yarn left which you will use later to sew the top of your head. Okay? Okay, now I have to prepare the border for my hat. So I'm changing color, but of course you can go ahead with the same one. You insert your hook in one point of your work and pull the new yarn through the stitch like that. Chain 1 and now single crochet 1 in each stitch. In this case you have the row, so I'm doing about 3 single crochet each 2 rows of double crochet below. Okay, so single crochet all the way around like that. For my second round, now I have to do some decreases because of course my head is too large around my face. So chain 1 and make 1 decrease each 4 stitches. So I show you. This is the first single crochet, 1, 2, 3 and 4 And now I'm just doing 2 single crochet close together, and that's one increase. 1 and 2 close together. Now again another single crochet 4 normal, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and the fifth will be another decrease like that, 1, 2 together, like that. Okay, so each 4 single crochet you just have to do 1 decrease all the way around. So at the end of the first row I had 50 single crochet. At the end of the second one I have 32 single crochet. Now I change my crochet hook from 8 to 6.5 millimeters. Okay, you see? And now from here I'm doing round 3, chain 1 and half double crochet in each stitch all the way around, like that. Round 4, another 42 half double crochet, so half double crochet in each stitch all the way around, like that. Round 5, single crochet 1 in each stitch all the way around. Round 6, and this is the last round of my hat. I have to do chain 1 and now reverse single crochet in each stitch all the way around. I show you how. You just doing single crochet 1 but going back like that, and that's the last finishing round for my hat. And after that you can cut your yarn and close your work. Now go to the top of your hat, and of course from inside you have to sew the top of your hat like that to tighten it and to close the top. Okay, now you have to sew your wool button on the top of your hat like that. If you want to look at video tutorial to do a wool button like that, click on the little eye above on the right.